Prince William left members of the public in shock as he served up veggie burgers from a food truck in his latest environmental initiative.
Is there a chance we could get you an Earthshot burger?
Yes, right. Absolutely.
Excellent. Can we have 4 Earthshot burgers, please, chef?
Wait.
Coming right up. Morning, everyone.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's Prince William.
Jaw-dropping burger service there. The Prince of Wales was highlighting the work of the most recent winners of the Earthshot Prize. Joining me now is royal commentator Caroline Aston. Good to see you, Caroline. Thanks for joining us. Now, this was a feel-good endeavour all round, wasn't it? When people saw it was Prince William flipping the burgers, honestly, mouths hung open with absolute shock, but also joy. People were smiling away like mad. Tell me what an Earthshot burger is, please.
Well, you picture the scene. I thought this was an amazing story. Burger lovers approached the van. They're salivating the thought of a veggie burger, and the flipper turns around and flipping, heck, it's the Prince of Wales. Well, a veggie burger, a delicious concoction of potato, ginger, garlic, onions. But the point of this is that the whole exercise, the box the burger was served in, the way it was cooked and the way the vegetables were produced were all directly related to winners of last year's Earthshot Awards. So the box the burger came in, no plastic there. It was a seaweed-based coating. The vegetables had been grown in a greenhouse in a box, which was the invention of someone in India last year. And of course, the stove it was cooked on was a pollution-free one, which was invented in Kenya. So this is, if you like, an edible joy that's also the most wonderful piece of PR for the forthcoming Earthshot Awards, which are due to happen in Singapore later this year. And I mean, who's ever going to forget being served a dish not fit to set before a king, but set before you by a future king? Wow. Might have given them indigestion, though, the shock, Vanessa.
They do look shocked, but they look shocked and overjoyed at the same time. They look astounded, but thrilled. So it's a great combination. The other great combination, you might say, Caroline, is the combination of Prince William and Earthshot, because if ever there were a passion project, if ever there were an incredibly famous person linked to an occasion or an event where it's a sincere regard for what's going on, a genuine personal care and an admiration for Earthshot, that's what you get from William. He's really, really into this, isn't he? He believes in it with every fibre of his being. That's why it comes over so well, you might say.
Absolutely. And I mean, you can see it. His face glows. And on his appearances on the other Earthshot Awards we've already seen, I was very struck by the whole air of commitment. He's into this in a big way. He's got a sense of humour. He doesn't take himself too seriously. He's out among the people. And this is very much the face of the monarchy going forward. The late Queen used to say, I have to be seen to be believed. Well, I think that the Prince of Wales has learnt that lesson too, as has King Charles. They're out there among the people, and this is very much a leading issue in the Prince of Wales' life. And I would drink a health to the Prince of Wales over this with a nice, healthy smoothie. And as for the recipe for the burger, it sounded lush, Vanessa, and I'm thinking of knocking one up myself.
Gotta say, I read about it and I thought exactly the same. It sounded absolutely delicious, and I'm not just saying that. I don't have to. I think it sounds divine. I didn't much like the coronation quiche, but this burger, this Earthshot burger, sounds delectable. Let's move on to Fergie. Now, Fergie's really been through the mill recently. It turned out that her operation for breast cancer was a real marathon, a 10-hour surgery that she underwent. And she was said to be putting herself back together and recouping her energy by watching Wimbledon, wasn't she, on the sofa at home? And this is the first picture of her that we're now showing on our screen since the cancer and the operation and the recovery. And I mean, you know, she looks like somebody, you know, keeping on, really, doesn't she?
But such as she always been, through good times and bad, she's always kept on carrying on. I mean, that old Carry On film, Carry On Regardless, that title could almost be applied to the life of Sarah Ferguson. And of course, for the moment, the idea that there might be a move for both her and the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, away from Royal Lodge, of course that was all big news not long ago, has been quietly dropped. I think possibly out of respect to this long road back to full recovery for Sarah Ferguson. Whether it'll resurrect, I don't know, but a long, long operation. And I'm sure anyone watching this who's undergone similar surgery will have enormous sympathy for this lady who hasn't always captured our sympathy. But I think all women and lots of other people too would be as one in saying, get well soon, please. And she does look, as you would expect, her usual self, but also rather tired and a little drawn. It's a long journey back, isn't it, when you've had invasive surgery like that? So I'm sure we all wish her the very, very best.
I think it's great, particularly because it isn't sort of an airbrushed, filtered, perfect shot of Fergie looking absolutely untouched by the ravages of her illness or the operation. It's a very real picture, and that, as you say, will help other people going through the same thing.
Absolutely. Nothing like seeing someone else go on a journey that you're facing yourself. It helps to travel along with them. And here she is, high profile still. I totally approve. And as I say, what can you say other than wish her a happy recovery and many years ahead?
Hear, hear. Absolutely echo every word you've just said. Caroline, pleasure having you on the programme. Thank you very much indeed.